The Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary.
There's a path, but not for me, more for hikers. This was a rest stop. I wanted to drop garbage and pick up some water, but no water here.
Well, I just got to Moss Landing, which was the destination I had planned to get to 4 days ago. I'm kind of snickering at that because I'm learning to drive slow. And I love boats. It's a beautiful place for me to stop, just to kind of get a good look around. Solar panels are facing the sun. I was asked if they tilt up, and they all tilt up. If I want to, I can have them all facing the sky instead of facing the sun.
I had to do some shopping, and now I remember I shouldn't buy gas in California. Groceries are generally far more expensive than in Canada too.
Well, I'm at Starbucks, and I got some Wi-Fi so I can play my little video game. Hanging out in a shopping mall. My friends are back home, putting on jackets, putting on sweaters, and I'm hanging out in the shade because that sunlight's warm. The other day I got a question about my solar panels and why I put them on the side of the bus and how that impacts the production. I live in the summer above the 49th parallel, which means that basically if you're supposed to put panels at an angle roughly to the same degree as your parallel, then I should be putting my solar panels at a 49 degrees to get optimum service all year. But I put them on the side when I went down to California last year. And I watched the sun as it came up in the morning and how high it got during the day and how it went down at night, of course, with the sunset. And I decided I would put them on the side. They were, prior to that, they were portable. So basically I got up in the morning and laid them against the side of the bus. And then I realized I could just stick them on the side of the bus. When I went north last summer, I just pointed my bus at the sun, or at least I pointed my bus parallel to the sun. So that my solar panels would get sun for the first few hours in the morning. It would get full blast sun for the first few hours. For about 4 hours during the day, they were a little bit less efficient because the sun was very high. And for the last 3 hours of the day, they were again at optimum efficiency. So I got the morning sun and the afternoon sun and only lost a little bit during the summer at midday. So I got more hours of optimum sunshine than all those people with solar panels on their roof. Now my bus looks ugly probably to some people, but strangely enough, ugly buses get a lot of attention and people come along and talk to me all the time. The primary thing they start to talk about are those cool solar panels and why I put them on the side of the bus. I think the moral of this story is that you just do what you have to do without any worry or any fear, and let people from all over the planet give you a bad time about your choice, even though it's probably a lot better than what normal or average person does. I just keep remembering that half the world is less intelligent than the other half. So doing what everybody else does is pretty likely to be a bad idea. I had also forgotten to mention that even though the solar panels are on the side, they can be flipped up so that they are flat like solar panels on a roof. I've just never had to do that. Well, that's enough of this Starbucks coffee place. I'm gonna hit the road, go find a beach to hang out and spend the night. I'd love to hear your comments about my solar panel decision, especially the arguments. Well, I stopped here. No Wi-Fi. What am I gonna do? Well, I'm gonna have to make do with being entertained some other way.
I need subscribers. Please subscribe. Need them for YouTube. It's their base requirement for monetization. If you can't do that, please like the video and of course give me your comments about the solar panels.